Have you noticed how your neighborhood is suddenly starting to look like every other city? Overnight, those familiar, quirky old buildings vanish. In their place, giant, boxy, identical apartment complexes just seem to multiply. You know the ones. Brick on the bottom, colorful panels on top. Not just the apartments themselves that feel like a bizarre copy-paste job. Your favorite local coffee shop was replaced by an empty corporate bank branch. It feels like a strange local coincidence, doesn't it? But I promise you, this architectural mystery is no accident. You might think your local city council just has terrible taste in architecture, or maybe you assume developers simply ran out of original ideas. But the truth is far more fascinating, and a little bit invisible. These identical buildings aren't born from an architect's sketchpad. They are born from a spreadsheet deep inside the Federal Reserve. Imagine your neighborhood as a giant game of musical chairs. When interest rates change, the music speeds up or slows down. Global investors constantly chase the best returns for their massive pools of money. To win this game, developers must build exactly what the financial models demand, nothing more. And certainly nothing less. Let us look closely at these identical buildings. They are called 5/1s in the industry. Think of them like a very specific financial recipe. The bottom layer is a concrete podium. The top 5 stories are built using simple wood framing. Why wood? Because it slashes construction costs by 20 to 30% compared to steel. When borrowing money is expensive, this cheaper recipe drastically boosts the developer's return on investment. But what about the ground floor? You might wonder why your favorite local bakery was kicked out. Now, it sits empty, waiting for a massive corporate bank. This happens because of how massive global institutions calculate risk. They act like strict bouncers at an exclusive club. Renting to a giant corporate chain lowers the financial risk score, known as a cap rate. In fact, it drops by 25 to 35 basis points. This tiny math tweak instantly makes the whole building far more valuable to Wall Street. We often blame local developers for ruining our neighborhood's unique charm. We think they just want to build cheap, boring boxes to annoy us. But the reality is far more complex. These developers are simply surfers, riding a massive wave of global capital. When the Federal Reserve changes interest rates, it alters the gravity of real estate. The math strictly dictates what can actually be built. So what does this mean for your favorite mom-and-pop shops? Sadly, they become collateral damage in this global quest for financial safety. Wall Street treats local stores like risky bets at a casino. Meanwhile, a national coffee chain is treated like a guaranteed winning lottery ticket. The invisible hand of macroeconomics is literally designing your street corner. Your neighborhood is transforming to appease a spreadsheet thousands of miles away. So here is my challenge to you. Next time you pass one of those boxy buildings, pause. You are no longer just seeing ugly architecture. You are reading a financial fossil record written by interest rates. Every empty storefront is a sentence. Every identical facade is a paragraph. The Federal Reserve is the author, and your neighborhood is the page. You now have a superpower most people never develop. You can trace the invisible thread from Wall Street to your street. When something familiar disappears from your block, ask one simple question. Where is the money coming from, and what does it demand? That curiosity alone makes you dangerous in the best possible way. Keep asking. I believe in you.